Have you ever wondered why some people always seem to have luck on their side, while others constantly struggle? Is it just a matter of chance, or is there a greater force at play? In today's video, we're going to explore the law of karma, an ancient spiritual belief that holds that our actions, whether good or bad, have direct repercussions on our lives. Welcome once again to Spiritual Quest. But what happens when the chosen ones violate this law? Stay with us to find out. Many of us have heard of karma, that universal law that governs our lives and establishes that everything we send out to the universe, whether positive or negative, will sooner or later return to us. But did you know that there is a special group of people whom we will call the chosen ones, who bear an even greater responsibility when it comes to respecting this law? The chosen ones are those who have awakened to a higher consciousness, who have developed spiritual abilities and who have been called to serve humanity in a special way. These individuals have a deeper connection with the forces of the universe and therefore must be even more careful with their thoughts, words, and actions. Imagine for a moment that you are one of these chosen ones. Your mission is to guide others toward the light, heal wounds, and inspire people to live according to higher principles. But what would happen if in a moment of weakness or temptation you decide to violate the law of karma? Perhaps you get angry with someone and wish them harm, or maybe you give in to greed and do something dishonest to gain quick rewards. Think about the consequences this would have, not only for you, but also for all those you have vowed to serve. Karma, being such a powerful force, will not forgive your transgressions just because you are a chosen one. In fact, it is possible that your punishment will be even more severe because you have betrayed the trust that the universe has placed in you. But not everything is negative, you know. Being chosen also grants you great power to positively influence the world. Every time you send love, compassion, and light to others, you are planting seeds that will sprout in the form of blessings for you and everyone around you. Every act of selfless service, every word of encouragement, every pure thought multiplies and expands, creating waves of positivity that transform lives. So if you consider yourself one of the chosen ones, I invite you to take your commitment to the law of karma very seriously. Be aware of your thoughts, words, and actions at all times. When you feel the temptation to do something negative creeping up on you, stop and remember your mission. Ask yourself, how will this affect my karma and that of those I serve? And if at any time you have made a mistake and violated the law, don't punish or judge yourself harshly. Acknowledge it, learn from the experience, and move forward with renewed commitment. Remember that karma is a force of transformation, not punishment. If you sincerely repent and strive to amend your ways, the universe will forgive you and give you the opportunity to continue growing. The concept of karma comes from Sanskrit and means action or deed. In essence, the law of karma holds that every action generates a reaction. It's like throwing a stone into a pond. The ripples that form expand and eventually return to the point of origin. This principle is found in many spiritual traditions, from Hinduism to Buddhism, and suggests that the universe has a balance maintained by actions and their consequences. Karma implies that each individual is responsible for their destiny. Positive actions like kindness and generosity yield good results, while negative actions like deceit and cruelty lead to negative consequences. This law of cause and effect is not immediate. Karma may manifest in this life or in future lives according to some spiritual beliefs. In the context of the chosen ones, those who have a greater understanding or connection with the spiritual world, violating the law of karma can have even more severe repercussions. The chosen ones have a deeper knowledge of universal laws and therefore a greater responsibility to act in harmony with them. Breaking this law not only affects their spiritual path but can also cause imbalances on a cosmic level. Since ancient times, spiritual masters have taught that the key to avoiding the negative consequences of karma is full awareness of our actions. This involves being aware of our intentions and their possible impacts on others and ourselves. For For the chosen ones, this awareness is even more crucial. Their role is not just to avoid bad karma, but also to guide others toward a life in harmony with spiritual laws. The wisdom of the chosen ones is transmitted through teachings, rituals, and practices that promote harmony and spiritual growth. The violation of the law of karma by a chosen one can be seen as a betrayal of their mission and those who depend on their guidance. Spiritual teachings suggest that this type of transgression can result in particularly heavy karma, not only for the individual but also for their community. That's why the chosen ones must live with a high degree of integrity and commitment to universal laws. Meditation and reflection are essential tools to stay on the right path. Through these practices, the chosen ones can evaluate their actions and correct any deviations before they become larger problems. Introspection allows individuals to see beyond their selfish desires and consider the greater good. The law of karma teaches us that every small action counts and that we are all part of a larger fabric. The chosen ones, in particular, must always remember that their role is to maintain and protect this balance. By violating the law of karma, they not only harm themselves but also those who seek their guidance and wisdom. Compassion and forgiveness are important aspects of karma. Although the law of karma may seem strict, there is also room for redemption and correction. For the chosen ones, recognizing a mistake and taking steps to rectify it can help alleviate negative karma. In this sense, the law of karma is not just a punitive force, but also an opportunity for spiritual growth and evolution. The true understanding of karma goes beyond the simple notion of punishment and reward. It is about learning and evolving through our experiences. The chosen ones, with their greater understanding and connection, have the ability and responsibility to model this principle for others. The law of karma invites us to live with integrity, awareness, and compassion. For the chosen ones, this invitation becomes a responsibility to guide others on the path of spiritual balance. The violation of this law by the chosen ones not only has personal consequences, but also broader repercussions on the spiritual fabric of humanity. That is why ancient wisdom insists that those with greater spiritual knowledge must live with an unwavering commitment to universal laws. Only in this way can they fulfill their true purpose and help others find their own path of growth and evolution. The law of karma in its essence is the universal principle of cause and effect. Every action we take, every thought we have generates an energy that returns to us in some way. It's like throwing a stone into a pond. The ripples expand and eventually return to the point of origin. But for the chosen ones, those beings who have reached a higher level of consciousness and spiritual responsibility, this law operates in an even deeper and more significant way. Imagine for a moment that you have access to spiritual knowledge and power that goes beyond the ordinary. With great power comes great responsibility. And this is where the karmic law that the chosen ones must not violate under any circumstances comes into play. This fundamental law is based on the principle of non-interference with the free will of others. The chosen ones, with their elevated wisdom and capabilities, could easily manipulate the energies of the universe for their own benefit or to influence the destinies of others. However, doing so would be a serious violation of karmic law, with consequences that go far beyond what we can imagine. The karma generated by such an action would not only affect the chosen one in this life, but could also have repercussions across multiple lifetimes. But why is this law so crucial for the chosen ones? The answer lies in the delicate balance of the universe. Every being has its own path of learning and spiritual growth. The chosen ones are there to guide, inspire, and sometimes protect, but never to directly interfere with the lessons that each soul must experience for itself. Violating this law would not only alter others' paths, but also hinder the chosen one's own spiritual growth. Imagine a gardener tending to a beautiful garden. Their role is to provide the right conditions for the plants to grow, but they cannot force the flowers to bloom before their time or make the fruits ripen instantly. In the same way, the chosen ones nurture the spiritual growth of humanity, but cannot force or accelerate the natural process of each individual's evolution. Now, you might wonder how the chosen ones can fulfill their mission without violating this karmic law. The key lies in subtlety and respect for free will. The chosen ones act as beacons of light, illuminating the way for those seeking the truth. They share their wisdom through example, teaching and gentle guidance, but always allowing each individual to make their own decisions and learn from their own experiences. This law also serves as protection for the chosen ones themselves. By refraining from directly manipulating the destinies of others, they remain aligned with the higher energies of the universe, preserving their own spiritual integrity and avoiding falling into the traps of ego and misuse of power. However, it's important to understand that this law does not imply passivity. The chosen ones play an active role in the world, working tirelessly to elevate collective consciousness. Their influence manifests in more subtle ways, inspiring through art, literature, and music, promoting compassion and understanding, and acting as catalysts for the spiritual awakening of those who are ready to take the next step in their evolution. Now I invite you to reflect on how this knowledge can be applied in your own life. Even if you don't consider yourself one of the chosen ones in the highest sense, each of us has the potential to positively influence the lives of others. How can you share your light and wisdom while respecting the free will of those around you? How can you act with integrity, humility, and compassion, knowing that every action generates karma that will eventually return to you? In summary, the karmic law that the chosen ones must not violate is the principle of non-interference with the free will of others. By respecting this law, the chosen ones maintain the balance of the universe, protect their own spiritual integrity, and fulfill their mission in harmony with the greater purpose of life. In this way, they help humanity evolve without sacrificing their own spiritual progress or that of others. Thanks for viewing, commenting, and subscribing. I will see you in the next video.